So you guys must be wondering why am I decking up so much, because generally I don't do so much of deckup, but today is a special day because December 2nd is Prashant's birthday. Today is the 30th of, 30th I guess. But today being a Saturday, I wanted to make it very special for him because Sunday we didn't want to step out anywhere and Monday is his birthday, so Monday I'm working, he's on and off. So we're just going out for dinner. He does not know where we are going, so I have booked in a place where he has been wanting to go for a long time. It's a little difficult to get a reservation there, but yeah, Rajana, you will get it. So we're heading there. Then after that, maybe or before or after that, we'll click some pictures. He's at work. So I'm going to pick him up and then head to the restaurant. So before going there, I wanted to tell you guys what the plan is so that you know it's between us. So the reason why I want to make it special for Prashant this year, it's not that we don't do it every year. I do. For me, birthdays, New Year's and anniversaries are very, very special. But this year specifically, I wanted to do something very personal for Prashant, mainly because of the person he has been for me this year. It has not been a very easy year for me, this 2024 or even 2 years back. But through the entire process, it's not easy for a partner or a parent or your loved ones to see what you're going through. Like when you have like mental breakdowns or anxiety attacks, it's not easy for the other person to just watch and sit. It becomes very difficult for them. They don't know what to do. They're not professionals who can handle you. And also just the way I have been, I know it's been very difficult. If it was me in his position, I don't know what I would have done, but then he has handled me really well, or he's taken care of me really well. Sometimes he does not even know what to do, but just being there, and just being there as a constant in my life, it makes me realize every day that when I go through a situation, when I go through a rough patch, and then that's when I realize, okay, how important this person is there in my life, how important this person is in my life. And he has been an amazing partner. Like I can't even call him just as a husband. He's my parent, he's my child, he's my best friend, or whatever you want to call it, because he has stepped into each role perfectly at most times. It's not that we don't have fights, we have major arguments, major fights, but at the end of the day or before we go to bed, we make sure that we sort it out, and that mostly it is I would say it is him that who actually has got this relationship together, because there are many a times when you doubt things or you doubt whether this is going well or things like that, but he has reassured every time about how valuable this relationship is for him and for us. And just I can go on and on, but I'm not, because it'll make me very emotional. Again, this is like a personal journal. I didn't want to I don't know whether I'll put it as a blog or not. I might not, but more for me to look back, because sometimes you need a reminder of how special some people are in your life. Just because a person stays with you and is there doesn't mean that you can take them for granted, which I do at times. I don't know, guys. So sometimes what you need to do is to really appreciate the person who is there with you all the time, or like you might have the silliest of fights, but they're there. At the end of the day, they're there, and that counts. So I have booked for a restaurant, dinner at a restaurant. It's at 7:45 now. It's around 6 o'clock. I have to go him. My clarity of thought is like all over the place since like a couple of weeks, but I have to go and pick him up first, and then from there we'll head to the restaurant, or we might take some pictures, or we might head somewhere else after that. I haven't decided, but at the restaurant I have asked him to give a cake and also have a small surprise for him, which he might not like, but I'm going to do it anyways. So that's all, guys. I need to head out now, and I will see you there. So welcome back, guys. So right after that, I headed to pick Prashant from his workplace, and from there we headed straight to the restaurant where we had the reservation. So it was around 7:45 when we reached there. And here's the thing about living in a place with harsh winter. It was freezing, like minus 28 freezing. But I wanted to dress fancy because it's a special occasion. So I braved the cold without my big ugly jacket.
style over comfort. But yeah, I didn't die, so that is a good part. So we took a short walk to the restaurant, and with Christmas just around the corner, the whole city looked like a scene straight out of a Hallmark movie. Every place had beautiful Christmas trees and lights, which I absolutely love because it just adds so much of charm to everything. So we entered the restaurant. It was warm, cozy, and welcoming. We were escorted to our table and we were handed out the menu. So we had an option either to go for a la carte or for the chef's tasting menu. So after browsing through, we decided to go all out and opt for the chef's tasting menu. This is a four-course meal. So we skipped the wine pairing with it because we stuck to rosé, which is something that we are both starting to enjoy these days. If you ask me, it's not often we treat ourselves to something this fancy, so we wanted to savor every bit of it. So the meal started off with the wine, of course. You can see her serving, and Prashant is tasting the wine. He's a wine taster. Just approving the wine so that we can carry on ahead with the food. The wine was really good, not too sweet. It was right, perfect, and that's cheers to Prashant. Cheers to you guys for watching the video. So the meal started with a salad. Then we had a burrata cheese with honey and hazelnut. Then we had olives. Then we had bread, and we also had one more item. This one, but I'm not quite sure of the name. All the items were exceptional. It was plated so fancy. Look at the salad; it looks so fancy. We both are not salad people, but that tasted really good. So Prashant was a little disappointed that there was no meat in the first course, but even he couldn't deny how good it was. Right after that, we sat down at a different table because the table that we got initially was a little too small for all the dishes to be placed, and we wanted a cozy corner because I had some plans after that. So we were sitting and chatting and enjoying the meal, and right after that, we were served with a second course pasta. That's Prashant trying to be romantic, but which he's rarely in public. But yeah, anyways, again, for no reason, cheers to us. So right after that, we were served with our second course, which was pasta. It was a ricotta and butternut squash pesto pasta. And Prashant is just trying to show off that he finished off the bottle. Obviously, I had 2 glasses and he had like maybe 3 or 4 glasses. Let me tell you, it was heavenly. I mean, the pasta. It was too good. So if you haven't been to Avenue, you should absolutely try it out. It's like eating dishes straight out of MasterChef. You saw how the pasta looked, not right now because it's demolished. It was beautifully plated and bursting with flavor. Then came the star of the evening, the main course. Obviously, Avenue is actually known for their beef Wellington, and it was perfection in a plate. As you can see, it looks so amazing. The meat and the pastry and the accompaniments were so well balanced. It was easily one of the best dishes we've ever had. I wouldn't discount the others that they served. Everything that they served that night was amazing. I didn't have much of the beef Wellington because I was kind of full by the end of it. It's not the end. We again have a dessert to finish off with. It's a little pricey, so if you're planning to go to Avenue, you should have some cash in your pocket. So that was the dessert. We had a chocolate mousse that was with a flavor of explosion. Every bite of it was really good. Instead of a cake, they actually served madeleines with chocolate sauce. So that's Prashant's birthday cake. So let's sing for him. So I had a little surprise for Prashant. I wrote him a letter. I'm someone who loves expressing through words, and I wanted to make it special. Not sure if he expected it, but it felt good to do something meaningful.
The letter
So yeah, here goes. Look at his expression.
I love it. I have to read a letter for you, Prashant. Prashant, I know you don't like this sort of cliche things or PDA, but on this birthday of yours, I wanted to let you know exactly how I feel about you and how special you are. Courageous.
Yeah.
This year has not been easy for us, specifically for you handling me. I have been on and off track, and you have patiently stood by me like you did in 2021 and 2022. I know it has not been easy for you too when I sit and pick fights with you and be finicky about things that doesn't matter at all. You need to know how special you are to me and that no matter what you have remained a constant in my life. Thank you for being so kind, caring and selfless in every way, for tolerating me, my mood swings and just a strained relationship at times. You haven't budged an inch from how you feel for me or our relationship, even though I constantly ask you about it. Thank you for being an all in one for me, my parent who takes care of me like a child, my partner, my friend, and more than anything, a companion for life. I love you, Prashant, from the bottom of my heart, and I owe you my life just for the way you have been to me. Have an amazing year ahead. So after the dinner, we headed to the casino to try our luck. Like I can't even say luck properly, you know.
Going to the
Cha-ching.
casino.
So we wrapped up the night on a fun and high note. So that's all, guys. That's how I celebrated Prashant, an amazing human being in this world who's luckily, or I don't know whether he's not lucky to be with me. Anyways, thanks for coming along, guys, on this journey. I hope you enjoy this vlog. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.
Body, move your body.